What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Unique Mazik. I am the hardest working man in sports and gaming, and it appears that leaked information about MLB The Show 21 was true, but we got even more information from the official release that dropped on Monday morning, February 1st. So, as the leak indicated, Fernando Tatis Jr., who is the San Diego Padres young star, is indeed the cover athlete for the game. At 22 years old, he is the youngest cover athlete in MLB The Show 21 history. We also got confirmation, which was a part of the leak, that the game would make its debut. The series, MLB The Show 21, is actually coming to Xbox consoles. Sounds like something that nobody ever thought would ever happen. It's always been one of those things that everyone was wishing and hoping for. It is now a reality. MLB The Show 21 will be coming out for Xbox Series S, Series X, and Xbox One, in addition to, of course, PS4 and PS5. Now, for the new information that we got from the official release that was not a part of the leak, which, first and foremost, is the release date. It comes out on April 20th, so you guys want to sober up so that you guys can enjoy MLB The Show 21, because it comes out on April 20th, 2021, and that'll be for all of the consoles collectively. The other thing that I thought was a pretty big piece of this information, which was not necessarily guaranteed just because we were going to see MLB The Show on Xbox, is that the game will support cross-platform play. That's a huge deal. The show is now beating NBA 2K, Madden, FIFA, and pretty much every other major sports title in the race to support cross-platform play. None of those other series have supported it up to now, but MLB The Show 21 will be doing that this year. So they are taking multiple steps that really, quite honestly, they probably didn't even have to have. Just simply announcing that the show would be on Xbox maybe next year would have probably been enough for a lot of people. But to have it come out this year is one thing. They could have easily left it at that. But to support cross-platform play out of the blocks, that's a huge deal, and definitely something that baseball fans, sports baseball gamers should be excited for. One last bit of information is I'm going to show the description on the screen. This is something, it's a pretty brief description, but at this point, all information is pretty valuable. The tagline this year is Own the Show. Experience faster, deeper, and more intense moment-to-moment action on the field with a variety of game modes for all you rookie players and returning seasoned vets. So you lead your ball player to the road to the show and Diamond Dynasty glory. Enjoy revamped franchise and March to October modes. Face your PlayStation friends with online cross-platform play. So here's the thing. Revamped franchise mode. Not a lot of details there, right? But most of us are probably hoping that this is the year that we finally get an opportunity to see create a ballpark. I think that is one of the main things still missing, in addition to relocation and a couple other things in regards to the MLB The Show's franchise mode. So hopefully this is the year that we get it. At this point, MLB The Show is still lagging a little bit behind in terms of the create a ballpark, create a stadium feature. And considering baseball is the only sport that actually has different dimensions depending on the ballpark that you're playing in or the venue that you're playing in, to me it's even more egregious that they haven't had it in. I also understand that it's a huge undertaking, so it's not something that you can just throw together. So we're hoping that with the new power, new resources that come with the new generation of consoles, that's something that can be brought forth. So fingers crossed in regards to that. Last bit of information is about the pre-orders. Now, they will have ultimately a collector's edition, but that will not be revealed until Wednesday, February the 3rd. We don't know who the cover athlete will be. Perhaps it will still be Fernando Tatis Jr., or maybe it'll be a Hall of Famer or a recently retired player. That's how they've done it in the past, but everything is different this year because of obviously the pandemic, switching from one console generation to the next. So things are kind of up in the air. Even obviously the release date is about a full month or so later than it normally is. But as it stands right now, the standard edition for both the PS4 and the Xbox One is going to be $59.99. It's available now, at least the pre-order is. You get the game, you get the DLC items, and you get 5,000 stubs. The next gen standard editions, you get the game, you get the DLC items, 5,000 stubs, and then you get 10 show packs. That one will be $69.99. I'm assuming the collector's edition could be as much as $79, $89, maybe even $99.99. It depends on what all you will be receiving in that. You'll get more information on that later in the week. That's all I got for you now. I would appreciate if you guys go into the comment section. Let me know how you think or what you think about MLB The Show 21 coming to different platforms, what features you'd like to see, how you feel about the Creative Ballpark, how you feel about this overall announcement, Tatis Jr. being the cover athlete, all of that. As always, appreciate you watching. God bless.